Every person who is into business, they need to know how much they are making. If you were to ask me like how much you made in these goods, I'm going to tell you. Why? Because I know how much I've earned from that goods. How much is my profit and how much is the profit for the shop. I'm going to show you, and I'm going to tell you to say, okay, this is how much I've made. A lot of people, they are into business, they don't know how to calculate their profit. In this video, I want to show you how to calculate your profit. I want to show you how you can do it. Don't be in a business whereby you are like a blind person. No, I want you to be in the business. Be there like you know what you are doing. Be there like you want to earn something. Every business that every person is doing under the sun, they need profit. And if you're not making profit, then you're doing nothing. So let's dive into this video. Understand it so well. Please don't skip. And I'm kind of asking for one thing, guys. Like this video, share and subscribe. Comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. So guys, welcome back to the channel. Right here, I'm going to show you how I do calculate my profit from the things that I've ordered. So right now, guys, I want you to understand this. Here in Zambia, we use kwacha, and there maybe you use shillings or dollars or naira. So pretend as if we are using dollars. Why am I saying this? It's because I want you to understand. I want you to understand. So here, I'm having these two receipts, and these receipts, these are the ones that I'm going to use for you to understand. And I'm having this phone, and this phone, I'm going to use the calculator which is in here as an application, and I'm having this paper and a ball pen. These are the things that we are going to use for us to calculate our profit. So like on these receipts, there are a lot of things that I bought: sugar, spaghetti, macaron, whatsoever. So how do we calculate our profit from these groceries that we've bought? How do we calculate? First thing first, you need to have these receipts. They are so important to every business. For you to know your profit and for you to know how much you spend, you need to have receipts. So right now, I'm going to use this to calculate my profit. So let's get. We are going to go for the sugar here, 1 kg sugar. This is the bell, and it was going at 470 kwacha. Now pretend as these are dollars, or $470. That's what we are going to say. So this is a wholesaler price. This is a wholesaler price. For me to know that this is my profit, I need to know in this bell how many kgs they are there. 1 kg sugar bell. You see? Now, how many 1 kgs are there? In this bell, they are 20. 20 1 kgs. They are 20. And then I bought them at how much? $470. Now, how am I going to find my profit? I need to know what kind or how much I'm going to sell to the people, or how much they're selling each kg to me. They're selling to me. So how am I going to know? I'm just going to get this $470 and divide by 20 kgs, 20 kgs, you see. So for easy calculations, I'm going to use my phone. Just like I told you, yes, I can calculate with my head. Now for some of you, I want you to be seeing what I'm doing here. So see, where is my calculator? It's here. Now, so I bought that bell at $470. Now I'm going to divide. There are 20 kgs there. Per kg, how much is per kg? So divide by 20. You see, it's 23.5 kwacha. Now dollars, 23.5 cents dollars. So here, this is the amount. See, dollars. So each is sold at $23.5. Now, how much if the whole bell finishes? How much am I going to have? So what you need to do is just multiply the same number here. Like I told you to say, in this bell there are 20 kgs, 20 kgs. So you just need to multiply this 1 kg by 20 kgs. How much you're going to have? You're going to have something like $552.2. You see, this is the total amount that you're going to have, $522. Now, here we've not yet arrived at our profit. We need to get the actual amount, how much the wholesaler was selling to me, which is 470. So what I will do is get this, and then I subtract from 500, and okay, forget about this cent. So we just use 552 dollars. I'm going to get this $470, which is the amount of the wholesaler, and then I'm going to bring it here, and then I subtract from 552 dollars. You see? So we subtract now. 2 minus 0, it's 2 here. It's 2, you see? Now we get we subtract 5. 7 minus 5, it can't. You see, it can't. So what are we going to do? We are going to borrow 1 from here, put here. So here we've remained with 4, and here we've got 15. In 15, so we subtract 7, we are going to remain with 8, and here it's 0. So this is now final. We've arrived at our profit. So our profit is $82. You see, this is our final profit. This is how we calculate the profit from sugar. It depends on different things that you've ordered. So like here, I'm having something like, also let me show you, Macron. We're having something like Macron, or yes, Macron. So another example, just like I told you, you need to know in a box how many Macron are there, or how many goods that you have bought, they are there in a unit or in a set. You know, these things, they are being packaged in different packages. So like here, this is a box. just a small box, and then they are selling it at $260. So this is how much they are selling it. So now, for me to know the profit which is in here, or for me to understand, I need to know how many are there in that box. In this box, there are 20 packets. So 20, you see, I'm just going to get 20. For me to understand how much am I going to sell to my people or to my customers, I'm going to get 20, that 20. I divide by, or I get my calculator. You see? I can do this with my head or with just a pen. Now, I want you to understand in case you have some difficulties. That's why I'm using both things. So you just get $260 divide by 20. So in here, we are having $13. You see? $13. Now, for us to know that we have our money and we have the money that we use to buy this macaron, we need again to multiply this $13 by 20 for us to arrive at 360. You understand? So by 13, you see? So 20 by 13. Now, I want you to listen to me very, very careful. Look at this. How much is it? $260. This is what we've gotten here. You see? Now, there is no profit here. How are we going to find our profit? How are we going to find our profit? Because we've just brought our money back, the same amount of money that we bought from the wholesaler, which is $260. Now, how much is our profit? This is where it now becomes tricky for people. For sugar, it was very easy. Now here, it's not easy, but it's very easy. You see, what you do is, understand this. You need to consider your transport. How much you spent on transport. Here, consider transport, and you need to consider how much is your profit, or what is your profit. So what we are going to do is, from here, $13. So this is not the right amount of money that we are going to be selling each packet of macaron in our shop. No. So we are going to sell macaron at our shop at $15. Why? For us to have transport and for us to have our profit as the shop and as the shop owner. So I've added $2 to this, what we are doing here. So $2. Now let's calculate. So $15 by 20 again. You see? So $15 by 20, it is giving us 300 kwacha or dollars. See? And remember how much we bought the same good. We bought it at how much? $260 or kwacha. Now we subtract this. You can use your head or you can use the calculator. Let me just use my head. Let me say here, when you subtract here, it's 0. Here it's, we just borrow 1 from here, we put 8. We have 10. 10 we subtract 6, which is 4. And here there is 2, and here it's 2, which is 0. So the final profit to this, what we bought here, which is macaron, is $40. You see, which is a good amount. You understand this now, which is a good amount. So you need to be very careful when dealing with these things. If you know that you haven't gotten any profit from the good that you've bought, you've just raised the same amount of money that you bought from the wholesaler, then you just need to add $2 or $1. It's fine. Some they add $3, $4, but to be fair, you just need to add $2 because you need to consider your transports, you need to consider your profit. One thing that you need to understand each and every time, whenever you go for orders, you need to consider transports and you need to consider your profit. Where are you going to get your transport? Your transport is going to come out from the profit. So whenever you are counting these or the things that we are from counting, you need to put in mind that your expenses like transport, what you used, you need to consider all those things. That's why you saw where I was doing calculating the price for macaron, I had to increase $2. Why? Because there was no transport, there was no our profit, there was just the money that we bought for the same good. Now, are you telling me that we got that like on a free market? No, we went there with the car to buy those things. So I need to include all those things. So include everything, your expenses in every business or in every transaction that you're doing. And this will help you to know how much you are making.